Most businesses were affected in one way or another by the negative effects COVID had on the economy, but the good news is that the government has made it much easier now to qualify for this ERTC funding, and because of recent changes, now more businesses can qualify. Initially, with the CARES Act, employers could choose to apply for PPP or claim ERTC credits, but not both. PPP was more beneficial than ERTC for most businesses, and so most businesses with under 500 employees received forgivable PPP loans. On March 11, 2021, the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 was signed into law and included many modifications and expansions to existing elements of previous stimulus programs, now allowing small businesses to claim ERTC even if you receive PPP funds. Noteworthy modifications for business owners included: businesses who applied for and received PPP funds could now also claim ERTC credits. ERTC credits could be retroactively claimed for businesses that qualified in 2020. ERTC credits were extended through September 30th, 2021 with lower qualification requirements. The per-employee cap on qualifying wages increased from $10,000 for all of 2020 to $10,000 per quarter for the first 3 quarters of 2021. The refundable credit amount increased from 50% of qualifying wages in 2020 to 70% in 2021. So now you can claim ERTC even if you receive PPP funds. To be eligible for the employee retention credit, your business did not have to shut down. If it was affected by either of these, you may qualify. Revenue decline, capacity restrictions, supply chain disturbances, travel restrictions, commercial disruption, group gathering limitations, full and partial shutdowns, customer or job site shutdowns, remote work orders, customer or vendor restrictions. The ERTC tax incentive is heavily underutilized due to misconceptions surrounding eligibility. Your company may be eligible for up to $26,000 per employee. If you are making an ERTC claim for the year 2020, you can receive 50% of the qualified wages of your full-time workers quarterly. Total wages considered are capped in 2020 at $10,000 per employee. Therefore, the highest credit you will receive per employee is $5,000. For the year 2021, you can receive 70% of the qualified wages of your full-time workers quarterly for Quarter 1, Quarter 2, and Quarter 3. Total wages considered are capped in 2021 at $10,000 per employee per quarter. The maximum possible credit you can receive for each employee is $7,000 per quarter, amounting to $21,000 per employee for the year's first 3 quarters. Unlike the Payroll Protection Program, administered by the Small Business Administration, there is actually no application process for the employee retention tax credits. You simply claim the ERTC tax credit like you would any other tax credit by asserting to the IRS that you can legally claim the credit. When you claim an ERTC tax credit, you do so on your Form 941 Employer Quarterly Tax Filing. For prior quarters, you must file an amended form, the Form 941X, to reduce your current quarter's tax contribution and request a refund of excess credits, which is highly likely. The employee retention credit is not a loan. There is no restrictions and no repayment. There are no restrictions for what recipients of the credit must use the funds for. To find out if you qualify and get an estimate for how big your cash rebate could be, all you have to do is answer 6 simple questions at easyfileerdc.com.